It's the Environmental Action Day here in Marsh Farm. There's everybody here from the Fire Brigade to the RSPCA to even the Chief Executive from Luton Borough Council. They have all got one thing in common, and that's to make your community better. Let's go find out what they're up to.
There's 3 teams out on the area, and I'm marked on the map so you can actually see where the 3 teams have been working. And these areas have covered really most of the problem areas that we may find in Marsh Farm. I've missed out some of the other areas, but because I think we've got to concentrate on these areas. Our intention really is multi-agency, so we're working together, and the idea is to solve as many problems as we can of what's happening on those neighbourhoods. I say working together, we'll do the streets, the garage blocks, the green areas as well. And when we come across any problems, we'll have, each team leader has a pack. In the pack is a master sheet, numbered depending on what numbers you have, and also a card system. So every item that you, or any problem you identify, you complete this card, you tick off the service that would be actually covering that problem, and then you will also enter those details on the master sheet. So the number ties up on the bottom of that ticket with the number on the master sheet. I collect those at the end, and we can then distribute them to the different agency that actually will deal with the work on that.
Can you tell us a little bit about Solutions plans for today?
Okay, Solutions is Luton's Weeks of Action in local communities, and what we do as a crime and disorder reduction partnership, every few months we look at the crime statistics and the antisocial behaviour data for Luton. Where there are peaks in activity, we zoom in on those areas and we do a week of action. Today is Marsh Farm, this week is Marsh Farm, and today is around an Environmental Action Day where teams from the council, the police, the fire service and others are basically walking the walk, going around the streets, looking at problems, noting those problems and getting them resolved.
I'm the Chief Executive of the town, so I'm responsible for all the public services that the council runs. So my involvement today is I want to come out, join my frontline staff in this very important initiative. So today it's really about being seen, being the Chief Exec, being seen, being out, talking to people and being part of this Solutions programme today.
Lovely. And what is your kind of end achievement? What are you aiming for?
Well, this is all part of our plan to make Luton as safe and as crime-free a place as it can be. So this is about all the services who have powers to enforce laws, getting out there, doing their job, but doing it all together very visibly, showing a signal to anyone in this town who would commit crime, who would commit antisocial behaviour, etc. This is a town that doesn't tolerate that. We want people to be able to live in Luton in peace and in harmony.
Have you come across any kind of major issues or issues that you've solved today, and if so, kind of how have you approached them?
It's mainly just community issues, day-to-day, graffiti, fly tipping, untaxed vehicles, and we just deal with it as we do it any other day. And
obviously I know it's kind of a whole community project and everyone's got their own aims, but what's your personal opinion? What do you want to achieve at from the end of this?
Just to make things better around here. That's the main community support officer role, is to make an area nicer to live in and safer, and by doing this with the council we get rid of aesthetically all the problems that people see and hopefully just tidy the area up really.
Although it's still in its early stages, it's already proven a really good success. It's just brilliant seeing the local authorities working together to make your community better.